Okay, so if you didn't see part one, go back and watch that. But for part two, I just wanted to start off with a success story because towards the end of the last video, I had talked about how I was appreciating black women and seeing like girls of different complexions with really pretty skin, the kind of skin that just glows, no blemishes, just really smooth, what's the thing that they call it? Like no discoloration, stuff like that, because I'm trying to manifest that for myself. And after doing that little rampage, I wasn't even thinking anything of it. But 2 hours later, when I went to this event, half of the girls there had that really pretty skin that I had been admiring. So it was just like a manifestation that I had that kind of confirmed, okay, well, my skin is coming too. So let me keep appreciating that and sending that positivity out there. So I just like how that got reflected back to me. So that was a little success story that I wasn't even, looking for. But now I want to talk about creating your own success, because most of us aren't really taught, how to believe in ourselves and actually accomplish things. And that's the power of using manifestation or law of assumption to your advantage. You can succeed at anything that you want. The fact that you can imagine something means that it's already there and waiting for you. That means it's already yours. Those ideas don't just come out of nowhere. They come from realities that already exist where you have these things. So it's really just stepping into that identity, putting your attention on the fact that you do succeed at everything you put your mind to, and success just flows to you effortlessly, easily, no matter what. And I wanted to talk about how we might need to separate our success from our ethnicity if it's something that we see as a limitation, but you could also flip that around and use it to your advantage. But then that kind of falls into where people have this idea of pretty privilege, and that's also where the colorism conversation comes in. People feel like, light-skinned women might have more opportunities than dark-skinned women, or it could be vice versa, because different industries and different people have different preferences. So honestly, it could go either way. Or even just ethnicities in general, different races, people might prioritize or even put a sort of hierarchy depending on, the society that you're living in. You'll see there could be more preferences leaning towards things. But even though these systems have been set in place, it doesn't mean that that's the truth about reality, or that's the truth about life that we have to accept. You can completely release those limiting belief systems to empower yourself and give yourself the confidence you need to succeed, because I feel like that's where it all starts. You might not be able to fix a whole society or that mass consciousness, but you start with your own consciousness and awareness, and believe in your ability to succeed. Step into that character, step into that mindset. I am successful. I'm capable of succeeding. Anything I put my mind to, I can accomplish. By the time you have an idea or a desire for something, it already exists. It's existing in its own reality, where you've already had that thing and it's normal for you. So I just wanted to talk about the whole ethnicity aspect, because a lot of people kind of put struggle on a pedestal and almost use it like it's a trophy to say, you know what, well, I killed myself. I worked this hard to get here. And, good things don't come without hard work. There's a lot of limiting beliefs when it comes to success. And I feel like we need to be able to break that generational curse and, allow ourselves to just succeed with ease. Like, we shouldn't have to try hard to succeed. It's our birthright to have the things that we want, no matter what our skin looks like. So that's the only reason I said separate it from your ethnicity, if you feel like it's something that's hindering you. But even then, you can also just kind of revise your beliefs about your ethnicity, even if other people still subscribe to the old ways of looking about things, and the expectation that you have to struggle and stuff like that. You don't have to buy into it. You can create your own rules for yourself while coexisting with other people who still believe in those limitations. And that's really where you find your ability to focus and stay in that neutrality no matter what's going on around you. Other people might get upset because they'll feel like, well, you're kind of invalidating what they believe. But at the same time, you have to realize, why would you want to fight to prove that you have to struggle for something, or that you are disadvantaged because of the way that you look? Like, I feel like if it's a belief that's not beneficial to you, then you should be willing to let it go and decide to prove something else as a possibility in your reality. So I've been speaking on this topic in a general sense because I don't like to be combative or focus on too much negativity, especially because I don't want to manifest that for myself. So that's why this might not be answering all the questions or tackling all the issues in the colorism debate, because I'm taking a more general approach, just in the sense of redirecting your focus and your attention from belief systems that don't benefit you in your reality and switching to ones that do benefit you. So this might not have been the video you expected, but I know it's the video that some people need. And I feel like I kind of covered most of the things that I wanted to talk about, but I think just in general, it doesn't matter what the belief is or what the perception is, it can be changed. And you change it just by affirming and putting your attention on the opposite. So you could say, I have so many advantages in my life. I have so much success flowing towards me. Success is easy for me. My ethnicity has never held me back in any way. Like, you can tell yourself things that you feel you need to hear, and only you know what ways you've been affected by things. I know for me, I've had my own insecurities and this inferior feeling, not necessarily because of my ethnicity, but just a general sense of not seeing my own self-worth. Obviously, I could have downloaded, those mindsets and, not feeling like I'm capable of succeeding because, society imposes those beliefs on us. But overall, I hadn't had so many negative experiences to where I directly associated my complexion with my struggle. But I feel like it's an underlying thing because I kept seeing those discussions pop up. But like I said, just redirect your focus on the things that you want to experience and give less attention to the things that you don't. And you'll naturally see a shift, because reality is just going to continue to show you what you're focused on. But I think that's where we're going to end the conversation for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and just leave comments on your thoughts below. See you later.